All right, let's go on to rock. There's my rock poster. When we rock, we repeat, we give opportunities, that's the O, cues, and we keep the fun going, that's the K. So let's talk about repeat. It's pretty simple, right? You just want to repeat what you say or do. Now, for me, repeat means over multiple sessions. In one session, yes, you want to repeat what you say and do. Like I said with that imitation task, I was repeating myself for a while. If you're doing like a 1, 2, 3, go activity with cars, you want to do 1, 2, 3, go multiple times, and you can adjust as you go. Maybe you leave out certain words of that repetitive phrase, that 1, 2, go, right? Or maybe you leave out go eventually, but you keep kind of seeing how much more you need to give for the child to start giving more, and then you start taking away and leaving those gaps in those repetitive phrases. That's why songs can be so great when you have like 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. What's the repetitive phrase in that? No more monkeys jumping on the bed. And that is so much fun for kiddos to do, that action, right? But that's like the most consistently repetitive phrase in that song, and you get at least, 5 trials of that, and you get to repeat it 5 times. And so things like that where you can, and then you can start leaving those gaps as the song goes on. Now, like I said, I'll do this over multiple sessions. So I'll do 5 Little Monkeys on Monday. When I bring them back Wednesday, we're doing 5 Little Monkeys again. We're probably going to do it the following week too and get all that repetition in. But I'll do it with those games, that 1, 2, 3, go, when we're playing with cars. You can do it with anything. You can do, if you're doing an open activity, let's say you're working on the core word open. I'll show you one day my knock knock box. It's called a knock knock box. We work on open repetitively. So there's objects in the box. We shake it up, and then we need to knock and open. We take something out. Maybe we talk about it. Maybe we play with it, and then it's time for a new one, and it's repetitive, and we keep going. Repetition, super important. All right, opportunity. So that's what the O stands for. You want to provide opportunities for the child to communicate. And this kind of goes along with giving a reason to communicate back in our OWL acronym. So when we give those opportunities, again, maybe if we're withholding things, that works, but also, again, remember how I said I leave things out of those repetitive phrases? So if I'm saying 1, 2, 3, there's your opportunity to say go, right? I won't say that last part, but I give them that blank, that opportunity to say it. The C stands for cues, and cues are provided to help the child take their turn. Again, I use my animated expressions, my expectant looks. 1, 2, 3, go. Maybe I do the sign. Maybe that 1, 2, 3 was a cue, but you want to be giving those cues. And the way you do that is first start by setting it up with you. Like, again, you wouldn't do 1, 2, 3 right off the bat. You would say 1, 2, 3, go. A couple of times, maybe 5 to 10 times even. And then you start just anticipating that go when you want them to do it. Another really great way, I love doing this on a swing. We don't have a swing at my preschool, but when I was back in my grad school clinician days, I would take the kids out to our little playground and we'd do this on the swing. So that way I would hold the swing, and when they wanted to go, I would look at them and I'd do 1, 2, 3, and maybe I would jiggle the swing, to let them know, okay, you got to tell me go, or you got to, do your sign, or whatever it is. I keep doing stop for go. Did you guys notice that? Go. Sorry. Okay. And then the K in rock stands for keep the fun going. Clearly, I have no problem with this. No, sometimes I get tired and my energy's gone, and this one is like huge. I'm like, no, keep it going, Miss M. But you want to be animated and you want to keep the routine going. And that's why I say doing things over multiple sessions is great, because, let's say we're singing 5 Little Monkeys, and then we're going to do the same story we did on Monday, and then we're going to do a play activity. Now you obviously want to throw novel things in there because that's life, right? We can't always do the same thing every day, but it might still be a 1, 2, 3, go activity. It just might be something else. It might be with dinosaurs, it might be on the swing instead of cars, things like that. But you want to keep what's fun for them. And one of the ways you keep it fun is just with who you are. You just get in there, you get animated, you be enthusiastic. And trust me, guys, if you can be enthusiastic about anything, they'll love it. Maybe not the first day, but you got to keep that enthusiasm going, right? I love reminding people to be enthusiastic. I think that's the comedy improver in me. Everything's enthusiastic and it always makes it more fun and sometimes more funny. All right, our last one are the 4 S's, and this is another blue one if you want to go look for it. The 4 S's mean say less, slow down, stress what you say, and show. So say less, you want to use short, simple language. I always like to say, you got to judge your client or your child or your student, right? Whatever they need is what you're going to offer. So for our little ones that we're trying to promote those first words, we might want to start with very functional language. So, instead of saying red ball go, we're going to say go, or maybe we'll put 2 together. We'll say ball go, right? We're not maybe going to be always saying, you want to eat fish crackers, right? We might say eat crackers, want to eat or want to eat, and things like that, because you're getting that functional language down, that core vocabulary. If you haven't checked out Project Core, by the way, I believe it's projectcore.com, I think. They have some fabulous core boards that you can download for free on their website, which have all these core words that I like to highlight throughout the school year for my speech students. I highly recommend it because it works on finding what that short, simple language is and what's most functional. All right, the next S is slow. This is where I have a hard time. Maybe with you guys on the camera, when I'm talking, I talk a little bit faster. I think I do okay with this in speech therapy, but you want to go slow. You want to emphasize important words. So if I am saying red ball go, or more red ball, I might say more red ball, red ball go, things like that. Although I did say those a little fast, so maybe red ball go. That was better. And then you want to put stress on your language by speaking at a slower rate. And did you see how I kind of sometimes make those words more animated? The words that I really want them to pick up on, the words that maybe we're repeating to learn, things like that. So you want to go slow, put stress on those key words, those core words, to facilitate that comprehension for the little ones. And then you want to show. You want to show what you're doing. You want to show them what to do by using objects. And I always say, put your objects by your mouth. So if you want them to be looking at your mouth or your face, I always, if we're playing with manipulatives or dinosaurs, I'll put the dinosaur by my mouth or the car by my mouth. 1, 2, 3, go. And you want to use actions and gestures to improve their comprehension. So if I'm working on a stop and go activity, I'm always going to sign them, even if I'm not, requiring that my students are signing them, but I want to give them multiple ways to comprehend what is going on. Clearly, I have no problem talking with my hands either. All right, friends, I hope this was informative and helpful. I did just want to kind of highlight those things and give you little examples because I know I talk about them a lot on these videos. So this is a good kind of place for you to go back and say, wait, what does she mean when she's saying rock? Because sometimes I can't even remember, so I keep my posters very handy. That's why they're on the iPad. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great casual day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye.